Hello, it is I, Deals for Steals, back at it again. You might be saying, hey, what are you doing talking about cars again? Because you covered cars in the first showcase. Well, you see, let me adjust my mic here. You see, the deal with cars is that when I talked about them the first time, I only really talked about the bullshit overpowered cars that, kills everything in either one hit, or it'll just fucking just decimate you, and it's unkillable. But yeah, I talked about that cars. However, I did not go into much detail about his sprites or about later versions of cars, which are honestly also kind of bad. So let's do that, starting with an infographic. So here, let's get the basic shit out the way. He's fucking Vanilla Ice. He's just Vanilla Ice, but without vanilla knee. You know what I mean by the vanilla knee. Just look at that knee. It's fucked up. But yeah, on another sprite, it appears he uses an edited version of Dio's Reface, and also more Vanilla Ice. For his Hamon move, the one, specifically newer cars has used this. He's got Joseph's Hamon Breath, and he's got the uppercut stolen from Joseph. In the older versions, usually, like the OP one uses this, but it copies Joseph's uppercut super exactly. So it has basically that shit, but it's just bad manga scans. Earlier cars have vampire minions. They look like garbage, and there's a stray pixel on one. Let me get a zoom in on that. It's hard to see, but I can't exactly zoom in further. Let me give me 1 second while I unzoom this. So another thing with cars here is the original palette has strange color choices with the bright purple hair instead of, say, the usual dark purple. On some versions of cars, being some of the earliest versions, he's missing his braid and his hair is a bad unhue shifted black. Also, his hand is nasty. Uh, he's got a death card only in like the ones that explode into space. So basically just the bullshit one. And then he's got the rock. Also, his palette is this. Look at this. Look at this nasty shit. That's like a war crime right there. And then also older versions of cards had every sprite as a different palette, so old palettes are just non-existent. Yeah, let's move on to the gameplay of some of the newer cars because they're bad. Like, even with upgrades, cars is still really bad, and I'm gonna get into why. Oops, I fucked up and forgot that I undownloaded cars, like the newer ones. So give me a minute while I go download it. Fuck. Okay, so now I'm in game with one of the newer updates to cars. So let's analyze some shit here. He's got that move, which is a fucking projectile. It's eh. I remember cars being kinda stiff. That does a bit of damage. Also, this is a newer edit which has the fucking every step, every single step, jump, gotta have the kanji on it. Gotta have the kanji. Now, if I can figure out how to do one of his supers. Oh yeah, that recharges his fucking assists. Which, honestly, I think because of the stage, you can't see the assist meter, so give me a second. Okay, so never mind. It just turns out that the pack I'm using, everything is zoomed in. So that's just wonderful. Also, that hand shit is still there. And this is one of the newest iterations of Cars, edited by multiple people. Yeah, he feels kind of stiff. Now let's see if I can figure out the one move. Give me a minute. Okay, so it turns out that it's only one button. So let's demonstrate this. Count how long it takes. Also, shit, I just realized the fucking OBS isn't picking up desktop audio again, so that's ass. I'll have to. I'm gonna have this episode edited, so I'll have my editor probably put in some music to compensate. But yeah, let's actually. You know what? Let's see how long it takes if you whiff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, it's a bit of a whiff, but if it does hit, it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. About 11 seconds for it to get done. That's stupid. I am using a newer car, so maybe the stiffness was just a product of the older ones. But yeah. This is a cars that's improved from being bullshit, but like, he's still kind of he's not as good as he could be. Also, there's that Joseph uppercut Sprite. Like, he seriously is not as good as he could be. But what if I told you there was a worse Cars? Worse than this Cars. And worse than bullshit Cars. Well, actually, I'm not sure if you could be worse than that, but like, it's right up here. This Cars, Hooded Cars. Now, Hooded Cars is, well, just look at him. He's a very bad ASB transfer. He's got some moves that are honestly confusing. Like, what's that? I think he can cause some graphical errors, too. Like, if I can figure out one of his supers, or remember it. Let me just, I remember being able to do it, but one of his supers, where he just goes like, Suzuka, Suzuka, he leaves like a fucking sparking effect on the ground. But yeah, he's the worst ASB transfer by far. He's really bad. He looks bad. Oh, there. No, that's not it. Also, did you see his fingers there? They were kind of big. Trying to get his supers to work, but I don't. Honestly, I can't be asked to remember them. Also, sometimes he plays himself. If you put in, I think, the right command, he will legit just start playing himself. And that's never good when you're in the middle of a match and then his AI, which goes fucking ham, just decides, oh yeah, I'm gonna play instead. And it's the most dumb fucking shit. And it's just like, oh. But yeah, this Cars is bad. He's got some hidden Pillarman sprites, but they're not good. Like, not good at all. Nothing about this Cars looks good. Also, he's got one sprite that's based from Star Platinum. It's that move. Right there. That move. Oh wait, he can double jump apparently? Why? How? He's not ultimate yet. But yeah, this Cars isn't particularly good, and he looks like poop. So yeah, don't play as him, don't play as the regular Cars. Honestly, just don't play as any Cars. Cause they're kind of just bad. Like, I would not recommend playing as Cars. Like, any Cars. I would not recommend it. Like, I mean, like, as much as I did shit on this one, it's okay, I guess. It's not like, it's not like fucking AIDS. It's not like a Heal the World character where it feels like complete dog shit and also, well, looks like complete dog shit. Because it doesn't have too much Frankensteining, like it's just vanilla ice, but with a braid. And sometimes he does not have the braid. But yeah, it's eh. It's eh. It ain't really too exciting. Also, I'm gonna do a video about these fucking effects. And also, let me make the, opponent also Cars. Also, yeah, both these palettes are considered anime palettes. I'll let you decide which one you think is more anime. But yeah, Rumble mode is a thing I'm gonna complain about in a different video. I'm gonna complain about ASB shit, because there's a lot of ASB shit nowadays. So do you see, Cars got some weird fucking pixels on his chest. Did they fuck up the palette? I think they might have. But yeah, that's enough of, not that, there. That's enough of Cars. He sucks. I honestly, he's not the worst thing ever. But, yeah. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not worth your time. It doesn't make me mad like other characters. He's lazy, because he's basically all vanilla ice, but like, I can't, it's just, there's not much to him. But yeah, that's the end of that. Signing off, I guess. This was Deals for Steals.